Okay, it is between Kaybobo and Mensan. Mensan, according to Kaybobo, Mensan was actually crying, and Mensan told Kaybobo, "If you see me left, go right." Mensan told, sorry, Kaybobo told Mensan, "If you see me left, go right. If you see me right, go left, guy." Like Kaybobo have made it clear to him that I'm not your friend in this house. That was what Kaybobo told him, and immediately he started crying and he was crying on top of his voice, and the ladies, people like Sultana and Imisi, came to console him. Now, I would digest you all the things that happened, but Mensan does not even care. He does not give a fuck of whatever thing Kaybobo was saying. So, according to Kaybobo, he said, I think Kaybobo offended a woman, a lady. I don't know the person. So Mensan was now going around saying, telling Kaybobo that he's a bully. Do you get the point? And Kaybobo was like that. He has even apologized to the said female housemate. So why would Mensan now begin to make it like he's a bully? And Mesan told him that, bro, you are a bully. And Kaybobo started laughing, started crying, and Mesan does not even care. And Kaybobo now told him, if you see me left, go right. If you see me right, go left. And when they came to talk to Mensan said, he does not. He was even laughing, and my son started shouting pressure, and that we all know that that's his slogan. So my son was shouting pressure, pressure. Kaybobo said, "Don't worry, you are shouting pressure. We will see how far you go in this show." Because of Kaybobo said, because of 80 million naira, you are shouting pressure, no wala. That the show will finish, and we will now see how far you will go. So, guys, I want you guys to be the judge. What do you see? To me, Kaybobo should leave this crying of a thing that he's doing. Do you get? As for my son, that one no even send her. As he was crying, some of the guys came to tell him that the young man is crying. He himself no send them. If you want cry, cry. That one is papa business. That's like him a son attitude there. And Kaybobo is now saying, don't worry, we will see how far you will go in this show. Because of 80 million or so, you are shouting pressure, calling guys, telling them pressure. Maybe like Kaybobo is under pressure, under duress. I do not know. So, guys, it's a bars boost night between Kaybobo and Mensan. Remember that we have had a bars boost between Kaybobo and Toyin, which Toyin started crying, and that was yesterday for yesterday. And today, you see the Mensan, can you see him? When this guy came to tell him that this guy is crying, Mensan no send them. He said, Baba, leave him, make him cry. Wouldn't concern me. As the guy come out, Mesan started shouting pressure, pressure. So I have to. I think it's time for. I mean, the show has begun. Honestly speaking, right now, Kaybobo have made it clear to Mesan that, bro, we are not friends in this house. If you see me
All right,
left,
so
go. Remember that this is what
Tracy
and
is
I think
crying,
that Kaybobo is the type that
and
can
of
keep
course,
malice. Honestly speaking, I think that Kaybobo is
she
the
is
type.
crying right now. Tracy, she said that the reason why she's crying is that, according to her, she said that every conversation that will happen in the house, she will be the one that will do what, that will that will hold the conversation. If she is not holding the conversation will not hold. Like the housemates don't really have conversation with her, and that's what she's crying about. And she said she's that kind of person that when she gets to a new environment, it's so difficult for her to come up with a conversation. But she have tried her possible best, to have a conversation with the housemate. And the only time she could have a conversation with anyone is when she herself must be the one to bring the topic. That if she fails to bring the topic, then the housemates literally will not have a conversation with her. So she said most of the conversation that she have really had with housemate, she was the one that gets herself involved into the conversation, and she was the one that brings out the topic. And according to her, she says she's kind of tired because it seems like nobody wants to have a conversation with her or something like that. She is crying. This isn't so far so good. We have seen a lot of couple of cries. Even Sabrina herself also, I think this girl Sabrina also was discussing with Auruf Bara also, yeah, something Auruf Bara. And she was discussing with her. She said that uh, she thinks that it's time for her to, to understand herself and to know that she don't need to impress the housemate. That she need to be the best version of herself. That was what Fubara was telling her, that she needs to be the best of herself. As a matter of fact, that Big Brother show is not a place of entertainment, but a place for you to be yourself. And a couple of people were like saying that this lady, uh, Sabrina is kind of a bit biased. That she's not. They don't know if she's with Emisi or not. But the point here is that Fubara was telling her that she needs to be herself. She needs to organize herself. She don't need to impress people for people to see her as, yes, what the show wants. And the truth of the matter is that all of them are still under pressure. Everybody wants to impress, and people are like, so I'm now feeling like, man, are you sure I'm part of this show? Because nobody wants to go home at this point. Obviously, the truth is that if any housemate, get evicted next week, I mean, you don't, that media visibility is not really there. And this season, there are a lot of housemates. Do you understand? This season, there are a lot of housemates. So I personally think that what most of them are afraid of at this point is that they do not want to be evicted. Yes, they are. Most of them are afraid of eviction because it's just a new housemate. They have not really, they have not come to, they have not explored, let me put it that way. So I believe that that's why they are doing all of this, and just to get that audience, for them to get that audience. That's it. All right, guys, of course. And I believe the housemates, the guys are also doing exceptionally well at this point. Meanwhile, they had the housemates had what's it called again? A date with Biggie, and at some point, Biggie provided an object for them to describe certain housemates. If you pick up something, you describe a certain housemate, how the person, looks like. I think nobody was able to talk about Tracy. Possibly that's one of the reasons why she is not feeling fine. Maybe that's why she's not happy, and that was why she now told the young man that every conversation she will be the one to get herself involved in it.